Hey guys, it's me here back again with another video. So this video, I just today have this idea, like this theory. It's like maybe a theory. So it's a theory slash um a mock theory slash fun idea, right? And I call this Orochimaru reverse 7. Did not spell that right? Really? Hold on. Let's see. Or Orochimaru. Alright, here it is. Ignore that. So, this is an idea I just like. This is a thing I came up right off the bat of my head. So this is the thing I just came up with the back of my head because I had this other video idea. Um, I'm going to do like I'm not sure when or soon, but this idea just like that what I was thinking of came up to me, and I'm like, huh, okay, this could sound like an idea. So I was saying to myself, like, what if Orochimaru um told Karen and Suigetsu to maybe make a child through conventional means to rival to help be in the same generation for for Sarah's generation. Like maybe this through conventional means because I'm like that really sounds like a good idea as to what as to how that can be done. Like Karen, go down, Sue, Sue, alright, Eagle, no, Eagle. I don't know what your child would be. I don't know. They would call, maybe they would just call their child Sasuke. Sasuke too. It would be funny if Karen have done that. So I was literally thinking of this idea, like to have it like in the same generation as Sadara, and I'd imagine Naruto as well. That Orochimaru himself would tell them that, and they would say, "Hell no," and he would be like, "What if I tell you we can inject some Uchiha blood?" And it's a deal. So this is an idea I came up with just top of my head, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, what Ikimoto? I'm like, they can literally come. I'm like, literally, you can kind of use this idea because it would be funny, but also very fitting for Orochimaru because I'm like, we always know he's known to do that type of thing, and I'm like, you know, I wouldn't put it past him to actually do this type of thing. I really won't. put it past them. And maybe the idea might have float. But I'm like, I'm like, they can literally add this in the story. Although some people would say, oh, was this out of nowhere? I don't know. Jugo plus another one. Egg equals a son or daughter plus the conventional Uchiha blood. I mean, I mean, that's why I call it like a mock theory, like a fun idea, because this is what I literally just came up with. And this is what I literally just came up with. And this is what I came up with. And I came up with this though too, right? So just like, alright, they're gonna be two separate things. And you're gonna see what I mean by that. So Sakura's egg plus Sasuke's sperm. What was that said again? Plus current plus Mitsu plus Jugo plus Jugo plus Mitsuki host the ultimate child. So this is what I had in mind of like a fan thing, like for reverse team 7. And then I'm like, I don't know. When I came up with this again, like to compensate for it, Sasuke's egg and sperm plus Mitsuki's DNA. Mitsuki's DNA. I will create. That will kind of create like a hybridized thing. So it would be like Uchiha question mark. Alright, hold on. Uchiha question mark. And you know, like I said, these are ideas I just came up with. Like literally, these are the ideas I just came up with. And I'm like, I wouldn't put it past Orochimaru to do something like this. And you know, and that's the thing about it though too as well, is that how this type of thing, I would see not from just Orochimaru, but maybe Sakura as well. And the reason why I'm saying that though too as well, let's be real, why wouldn't? Why wouldn't she? And you know, Orochimaru could use one of the shins maybe one of the Shin's bloodline, but like literally, these are ideas I came up with. And I'm like, it doesn't sound bad though. And if you think about it though as well, is that, and I'm gonna say this though as well, I wouldn't put it past Orochimaru doing this sort of thing though, because it kind of just adds to the character, and it could literally add to more to the world building and more that side, because a reverse Team 7, like current generation Team 7, but so on and so forth, better. And I wouldn't put it past him. And I like this type of idea I came up with. Like, this kind of fun idea. And, I'd imagine if I done, and I'm gonna do some drawings of these, like to test it out. I'm like, I'm really not that sort of good with it, but I can show or some of my ideas what I think will occur. Because if I think about it though as well, Orochimaru doing this wouldn't even be out of character though, because look at it though as well. This what I came up with. Literally, literally they can come up with this type of shit, and it would lead to disaster, like literally. Or this, because this can either work with this too, because yeah, it could work with it. And and another conventional thing again, Karn and Sasuke's sperm equal Uchiha, just Uza. My thing is, I won't put past this thing as well. So, like, and here's the thing: this this absolutely sounds like fan fiction. Yeah, so like I'm saying, it absolutely sounds like fan fiction. Because, because and listen, I've seen videos like this, like, what the what if scenario. Like, we've all had that what if scenario. If Kishimoto was to do that, was supposed to follow within his own ideas, because let's look at it though as well, right? So we have Naruto and Sakura having children, and then Karen and Sasuke having children as well. And my thing is that what is that, and it's not really like per se a what if scene. Well, it's supposed to be a what if scenario, yes, because the more you look at it, the more it would make sense because it's a sort of thing you would see in a lot of fiction. And and like I said before, I wouldn't put it past them to do this though because Karen and Suigetsu have their child, especially Karen Uzumaki blood when Uchiha's bro, and especially with Jugo as well. And Aaron, you know what? Um, and to be exact, and I'm going to be. This is why I'm saying to be exact. To be exact, because this is the sort of thing I could see him doing. Like, this is the sort of thing I could see him doing though. Using those children and injecting Sasuke's blood, which I won't put it past him if he actually happened though, because the amount of time he spent with Sasuke would be funny if he actually had blood somewhere in his storage. Like, this doesn't sound like a bad idea though. Like, literally. Like, it doesn't sound like a bad idea though. It really doesn't sound like a bad idea. And I might do some just drawings, like what if drawings, and post it on the channel because this doesn't sound like a bad thing to do. And and I would like to see something like this though, because let's be real here. Maybe they could put this in stuff up in the store, like a reverse Team 7. Like, it's supposed to be so and so called rival to that Team 7. So you could literally have like Karen and Suiketsu's child, like Sasuke's DNA, Ryuga and some random woman's egg, son or daughter, with Sasuke's blood. That would be two. No, the third one, no, could be one from this or one from this. Now, whether or not it could lead to one of these, I wouldn't want to go more with this, but it and I know a lot of people will say that it almost sounds like fan fiction. But if you think about it though too as well, that this could almost, because here's the thing though too, sometimes too as well, and I've noticed that some authors do it, like literally they will see that, oh, that doesn't sound like a bad idea though. Let's test the waters and see if it can actually work in that universe. Sometimes the idea works, sometimes it doesn't. But because if you think about it, when it does sound like a good idea, especially on paper, and you as an experienced author can see that and do some tweaking to it, it can become a good plot point in the story. because one of the oh my god, I can't even speak. One out of these two, I, w- I was thinking of this one, but I want to make sure I put something to it, right? I'm gonna wait, hold on, put it in bold, asterisk. So put Sakura and Sasuke's Eden's sperm plus with Mitsuki's DNA. I mean, though it was well mixing like those type of bloods, I feel as if that would create like something repetitive though because since the Mitsuki, well, it was said that Mitsuki is like made from the same like it's made from the same cloth as an Otusuke because his name literally translates to moon. Yeah, I think that stands for Japanese language, but yeah, because if you think about it though as well, it's cut from the same cloth as the Otosuke, and seeing that half of the clans are suit no not suit like are cut from the same bloodline from the Otosuke. But I can see them doing. I can see Orochimaru doing this type of thing though. Like, not no. I'm really serious though. I could literally see Orochimaru doing this type of thing, and I could see Kishimoto and Ikimoto doing like maybe adding this type of thing though because let's be real here though. If if this idea can work, it can like fan fiction becoming a reality of canon, then I won't put it past them because it sounds like a good like I'm saying, it sounds like a good idea on paper, but when you want to execute it though, because for instance, I'm trying to get back into writing my stories so I can post them online, but it's just I'm not feeling it, but I'm slowly and surely gonna get back into it. The, these don't sound like a bad idea though. Like literally, it does not sound like a bad idea. And another thing too as well, I can see him doing. Like literally, I can literally see him doing this though too. Naruto's DNA plus no not plus and Sakura's egg eggs I should say. Haru Uzumaki. Like literally, I can literally see Orochimaru doing this sort of thing though. And Uchiha blood into the mix. And listen man, I can literally see him doing this sort of thing though. Like the previous team seven all three getting into one child. Oh my god. The chaos that will cause in the community. And I know a lot of people would have this sort of idea as well. Like I wouldn't be the only one with this type of ideas, but I would literally, because like literally, I came up with this and this in my head just like that. This is the world and this. Now I'm sure maybe I'm not the only one who would have come up with this sort of idea, but it is just the extension of what this idea could lead to. Because it doesn't sound like a bad idea, and it wouldn't be. So I'm just doing this video because so I don't have to regret not doing it. No, I don't know why I did that. Why? 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 No, please. So it's like a mock series, fun idea by me. Um, I'm gonna put a header there so I don't forget. See, oh yeah, and it's April. This is not an April Fool's joke. I can assure you. I can assure you this is not an April Fool's joke. 2:16 p.m. Like I said, I'm going to do some like sketch drawings of it and actually draw it, because I'm pretty sure maybe there are some drawings out there are like this, but to my extent of the idea though, like literally I could see Orochimaru saying to Karina to get to that you two should meet a child so it can rival with the current generation, and they would detest that idea. And Orochimaru would say, how about I put Sasuke's DNA into that child? I'm pretty sure they will run with that idea same way. From the moment he mentioned maybe I can put Sasuke's DNA in it, oh, they would say, deal, let's do it. Like literally, I could literally see him doing that with Jogo, like some random woman who would have in one of those vats he has, and then put like his DNA into her egg, would either have a son or daughter, and put Sasuke's DNA into it. Because why not? He's a Orochimaru. He will do anything. And and the thing about Boruto as well is that it would literally be funny that, that I think it would be funny if either Kishimoto or Kadachi, I think maybe Kadachi might have had some ideas, or Igimoto or someone might have had these ideas and could have implemented these ideas, because a reverse team 7 does sound dope though. Because I would run with this wing, Sakura, egg, and Sasuke's sperm, create a child with Karin's blood, Suigetsu's blood, Jugo's blood, and Mitsuki's blood, creating the ultimate child. Now, here's the thing though too. I can see Orochimaru doing this type of thing, creating the ultimate child from Team Sasuke. Like like that's literally a thing I would literally see him doing. And yes, it does sound like fan fiction, but realistically it can work into the story. So I just want to get this idea out there. Like, could be a some quote what if scenario, but this is a mock theory fun idea. It could literally be called a Orochimaru reverse Team 7 or Sasuke's Team 7. You know, I mean, like, one of the shins, but seeing that shin is like, all of the shins are like Uchiha blood. It wouldn't make sense to do that, seeing that they're from the same cloth as the Uchiha bloodline. So, though, here's the thing though, too. Can make another one. Sakura's DNA plus Shin. No, I'm just getting into territory I should not be. The adult Shin I'm talking about. DNA equal. I think this is really be a repetitive thing, but I could see that happening though. Um, could be, yeah, could be something like this. So I put these right here. That's the sort of thing I could see him doing. Maybe not, because why not? For the sake of it. Like, can you see him doing that? Can you not see him doing that? But yeah, I'm gonna make like like some sketches and put and draw them and post them on the channel and ask what you guys would think about it, because it sounds like fanfiction, but I feel as though it can work. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. So I'll see you guys.